Have you ever taken a breakout trade only to see the price stop and completely reverse on you? Let me show you what type of market conditions we want to spot real breakout setups in the Forex market, so you can avoid false breakouts and trade with more confidence on a simple strategy like this. We're going to talk about some things on why most traders get trapped and how to avoid breakouts and focus on the real breakouts. So one thing you want to understand about breakouts is a breakout happens when price breaks above or below a support level. Most traders will jump in too early when the price starts breaking out of a key price level or a key support resistance level, and this can lead to traps. You don't want to be always catching the breakout immediately. I'm going to show you guys some things that I do to trade the breakout the right way. So obviously step one would be identify key support and resistance zones or key price levels. Wait for a breakout with volume confirmation. We're going to talk about what that means in a little bit when we go to the charts. Use retest confirmation, so price breakout, then you're going to want price to pull back to the breakout level. So we're not actually trying to catch the breakout, but we're using a breakout for a particular setup. Because if you are looking at the market and always trying to catch breakouts, you can catch a lot of false breakouts. So what I like to do is mark out key levels on the chart. But it's always about how the market gets above the key levels, because here you can see we have a key level and we create more of a resistance around there. Price is more consolidating on that level. It's not broken out of it. A true breakout would be this. Now, we're not buying when the market breaks out. We're waiting for a retest of the breakout level. This is the right way to trade it. If you can identify a resistance level or a support level, wait for a breakout that has volume, right? This is where price breaks out, and we can see at one point price is trading higher. At that point is where you want to wait for price to pull back to the entry zone. So we enter on the retest of the breakout level. Stop losses can go above or below the retest level. Let's say I'm entering here at the retest level, which is the breakout level and the previous resistance key price level. Stop loss can go below at the most recent support or low below us. This is a good setup that happens more than one time. You can even see another breakout here. So when we go back to some of the steps and we talk about wait for a breakout with volume, this is an hourly chart. That's what a breakout with volume looks like, is when the candlesticks actually close above it. This is good to get a retest scenario in the market. So here we have another breakout that happens on GBPUSD here. We can see the price breaks out of resistance and the key price level. So breakout number 2 here happens a bit higher up. We break out, we come back to retest the breakout level, which also has resistance in it. Maybe even if we zoom out to the left, there's also a resistance here to the farther left where we get that breakout and retest. If we're looking at price right now, for instance, what do we do here? Would we buy? Would we sell? We could assume a couple things. All we'd have to do is wait for price to do what it's done. Wait for price to go up, break above the resistance, come back to retest the breakout level that it goes through. So when it comes down to breakouts and strategy, trending market is key, because you could see this has been trending up. So any breakout really that we look all on this chart, there's a lot of them. There's even some down here, for instance, like here you have a breakout that get above a high, retest it. So breakout strategy that I use is trending market, right? What we're looking at is a market that's even trending, formed a resistance, and we're getting that breakout, clean breakout through enough volume to say, okay, this broke out the key level. That signifies that the bulls, so the bullish market, is still in control. All we're waiting for is a pullback of the breakout level. This happens multiple times on this GBPUSD chart throughout the way, even on places you might not recognize, like right here. You have another breakout where the price has a resistance. It finally breaks up and then retests it, and the market keeps going up above that. If we were to look at price right now, one last time, again, what we could look at is, can price break above here? We wouldn't have to look for a buy here because price is at a resistance. If anything, price could fall down, back to previous resistance, break lower before going up. But breakout strategy in a situation like this where the market's higher, it's been trending up, is simply waiting to see like, can the candles really break and close above here? Can we push up? Can we get solid green candles that break above? That is a good confirmation, right? Then we could anticipate market coming back down with red candlesticks, so bearish, to come back to the breakout level, AKA the retest zone. And then from there, we could anticipate that turning into a support. That's how we could kind of do something called forward thinking in the market. Now, this is one breakout strategy that involves trending market. Breakout, come back to the breakout zone, retest it. Another breakout strategy would be looking for the breakout range. So there's different types of breakout strategies. In this video, we're gonna cover this topic for trending market breakout, how you can use key levels to identify areas where the market's likely to break out. Once you start marking these key levels and support levels on the chart, you'll recognize a lot of times they break out and it gives you better anticipation. Like if you were down here where there's resistance, you could have been thinking the same thing we're thinking right now, where if price breaks up, pullback turns into support. Down here, we could have been thinking the same thing. Because if we look, we have resistance here, right? Where price breaks out. So these types of things with this strategy, you can forward think it ahead of time. Like, because I have a key level here where I can see rejection. So it's kind of like some pre-analysis or something we call forward thinking. If the market does this, then maybe I could look for this type of setup. Like if the market has a clean volume breakout, I could look for a retest of the breakout points. So at the end of the day, there's a few different strategies on breakouts. This is one of them. Breakouts are powerful when traded correctly. Master patience though at the end of the day and wait for confirmations like this to avoid getting trapped. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys on the next video.